Alright, still everyone, SickBoiKevo here, and today we're going to be doing some more Dwagen farming, believe it or not. But it may just be me being a little paranoid or whatever about my voice, but you may hear it a little bit different. I am sick right now, so I'm just letting people know ahead of time. I'll probably let people know throughout the stream. But I may be muting to take and cough a little bit, or maybe take a break every once in a while. But please don't worry about it. Even though that's probably the wrong thing to tell people to not worry about it. But I hope everyone is enjoying their Friday, or maybe it's Saturday morning or Friday night for you. So I appreciate everybody coming out here. I will also be working on helping out some people because of the event. And people that don't know, there is a questing event going on right now. So you get an additional 100% for completing quest rewards. So what the help is going to be is that if you are tier 9 and you have completed the Codex and quest line up to Bashi or Quetzalcoatl, I forget which one's which. Then I'll be able to help you out by getting you some XP in order to take and get you to tier 10. Because, to my knowledge, if you complete the Worm Hunt quest line during the questing event with the questing license, Bashi is the first tier 9 quest one. Okay, well, thank you for that, Phantom King. And hello there, Kev Dog. So you can get a lot of orns from completing that quest line, which will allow you to be able to unlock your tier 10 class. So if you, or if you know anybody that's tier 9, that's active, because you have to kind of be active in order to complete the quest line, or so, and they want some help level up during the events, I'll be helping out during that time. So let people know. Right now I have one person I'm working with. He's a recent viewer, kind of. Let me see. Let me get his name so I can not bug her. Kirimato. There we go. Met helping him out with that. But without further ado, I'm going to show y'all my weapon. I told you that I had it. So if I go, here we go. That's alright, Kev Dog. Orange are orange, you know? So you can see here, this is currently what I have right now. It's kind of faded because I'm wearing it right now. For the Dwagen toothies. And I should take out the F because it's just a tooth. But, you know, we're going to rock and roll with it right now. I rolled 6% crit damage, which I think is the best for me right now. I will be using it for Endless in the future. So I'm looking to get it higher up as well. It has almost 1800 attack right now at Anguish 5. I'm going to be raising it up even higher by the end of the day because there is the Demon Working Tools and the Anguish Crucibles are for Torment today. So I've been doing a good amount of towers recently. I have 1 plus my 5 personal ones left right now. But I do need some more Dragon Fragments in order to take and help me out. Mainly right now I need Bashi, and then Iluyaki is the next one. I ran a whole bunch of tier 8s earlier in tier 9s. To kind of target farm those Bashi and Iluyaka in order to take and get that. And I farmed probably a little bit too much tier 8s and definitely not enough for the higher ones. So Bashi is the one that I need now. My friend needs it as well. But all I can say is that I'm really enjoying the new weapon, the Dragon Tail Sweep from the Yelmaga's Thin Blade. So thank you, Northern Forge, for doing that. This is the build that I'm using. It is a max avidity build. Not really going for max damage, even though that will be easily obtainable thanks to the critical chain and the Lugus Gauntlet and all that fun stuff. Let me head over to Discord and do this in case people want to watch over there. They are more than welcome to do that. It's a game changer, Kev Dog. I say it's probably one of the best weapons out there that's been released in a hot minute. I'm gonna say maybe not of all time yet, because we don't know what Northern Forge is cooking up in the future. But yeah, so right now I am going to go and go over to Mr. Let me see. Maybe we're gonna try Weiss and Shuffler just because it might be a little bit not as crowded today. Because I haven't opened my Dungeon Wave vessels today. Very nice, painting. That's a lot of work you've been doing. Keep up the good work, buddy. He's gonna get the top 10 in Blades of Finesse within the hour. So let's see. I'm gonna buy some more aspects talking about guild stuff. I'm gonna buy as many flashy monster aspects as I can right now, as I'm trying to save those. These are my favorite aspects to hatch, just because I like the human that they have with the finesse people. Whether it be the Rune Blade of Finesse or the Sword Bearer of Finesse, I enjoy both of them equally. Alright, there we go, I'm out. So let's see, where am I at right now for aspects? Would that be here? It might be here. Yeah, there we go. So I have 113 fleshy monster aspects, so I'd say I have a very good amount that has been obtained. But yeah, without further ado, I'm interested in doing some dungeon runs. No, that's up for you to decide, Phantom King. Hey there, G. I know you don't really care, Phantom King, but it's up to you to decide. But yeah, if you want to run some dungeons, let me know. I would want to do them with shackles just so we can take and build that karmic retribution up. If you have anything in your monument shop you want to buy, you got about 34 minutes left before it goes away. So we got one person. You're going to a rave. Wow, okay. Okay, G. Fair enough. Oi there, WR. Oh, cool, cool. Alright, so we got one more space available, so if somebody would like to join, let me know. We're probably going to do 7 shackles that we're going to do, G. Most likely. Just to make it easy that way. Because I want to do the shackles. So we can continuously work on building up the karmic stuff for that. And plus, you know, it's a little bit higher. Hello there, Nacho Rojas. I'm doing okay. I'm a little sick right now, but I'm fighting through it. I'm doing all right. Okay, I'll send you another invite then. Oh, well, I had to close it out in order that they can send you another invites. Because it still recognizes that you're in the party right now. No, we're going to Weissenschuffler. If it's open. If it's not open, then we're going to go to a different wave vessel. Oh, it's not open. So let me go check if another one's open then. So I have to jump between parties. So let's see. Is Bob der Baumeister open? Hey there, Green G. I mean, there are some requirements. It would, for now, it depends. It depends on what your level is and if you have anguish or not. Those are two important factors. Mainly, the minimum requirement right now would be tier 10. Right now, you could tier 11 is great, but tier 10 works. And then ideally, if you have the Worm Hunt quest line completed, that is another big important thing. So that's 3 things. And the second one is that if you have shackles, that's great. If you don't have shackles and you're under 5 melancholy, then we can still get our proofs that way, so that works out as well. But if you have shackles, that's great. But if you don't, you know, it's not a big requirement. But I'm gonna take in, try and teleport back to my wave vessel, or let me see if this spot's open again. Let me check and see if Bob's open, because if it's not, then I don't have a wave vessel, and then we might need to go use Phantom King's wave vessel potentially, because he has a good wave vessel. Mine is okay, but mine's not for the low view distance enjoyers. Alright, so this one is a Bob der Baumeister is open. I'm going to remove Mr. Kevo the Great from here just to take in, make some space. So that's great. This is the better spot anyway, which is great. So I'll invite y'all back to this party once I get Kevo the Great out here so I can have those 3 spaces. So let me get that. Leave the party. There we go. So he is gone now. Well, the same thing would apply to you, Nacho Rojas, if the same thing I said the for Green G, you know, if you have some melancholy, you're tier 10, and that's right now we do have a lot of people that want to join, so I think we're currently at 5 or 6 people, so potentially we can split up into 2 groups. I know G has to go soon, so I do want to at least get the first group started soon, because I want people to be able to take and do their runs and stuff like that. So let me open and close my wave vessel, and then I'm going to get Phantom King. I'm going to go with this dude. And then let's see. I'm trying to decide who's going to have the last spot. Just be, are we currently? Okay, I see you right here. Okay. Okay, I see you got 2 melancholy right now. I'm just looking. I know Kev Dog said he would join as well. So I'm trying to decide. I know some people are not going to be like, oh man, pick this, you know, pick me over him and stuff like that. But I'm waiting to hear back from Green G because he hasn't responded yet to the questions that I asked him. You're saying add the other dude, Kev Dog. Okay. I'll give Green G like 1 or 2 minutes to respond, and if he doesn't, then I'll take and add you, Gypsy. teleport over there now, so I can just head over here. Bob the Baumeister. And then I'm gonna go over to the Corvus. That's not that class. There we go. Okay, well, I mean, I am actually helping out some people that are below tier 10 G. I mean, green G. I did share earlier that if you are working on your codex for this event, and if you are almost complete or near completion for, if you have the Bashi or have Quetzalcoatl codex and you're just waiting to get the tier 10 for that one, I can help people out with getting them to tier 10 or help do some XP share to get them some XP. So it is open. So what level are you currently right now, Green G? Because basically when you get to complete the quest, if you use a questing license, and if you have a questing amity and you're able to get yourself a trialing weapon, you know, all those things checked off before you go, then you'll be able to have enough orns, ideally, in order to unlock your tier 10 class. It's going to be Bob der Baumeister, Phantom King. Alright. Well, Gypsy, looks like you are in luck. You might have the other guy join later on after G leaves for the space. You're 218. Need a tier 10 to complete the test. Well, that's fantastic, man. So I sent you an invite, Gypsy. You're going to go over the Bob der Baumeister. What you can do right now, Green G, is just add me in game. So add SickBoiKevo, all one word, you know, same name as on the stream. And then I'll toss you an invite to the party in the near future. Alright, so Gypsy joined. And then whenever we're ready, then I'm going to take and pop that. I'm going to pop the Karmic Proofs, because I want to get more proof chances. I already have the Karmic Coordinate running for another 45 minutes. Alright, so G is ready. Alright, I'm just waiting here for Phantom King, and then Gypsy, whenever Gypsy is ready. And then because, well, I can't change my pet. Actually, I can change my pet. That's why I picked up this. It's going to be Bob der Baumeister Gypsy. So the reason why I left this here is because I can change my pet by doing this. So because it's going to be too melancholy, most likely I'll be able to get away with running with the Mimic pet and just going this way. So we're going to rock and roll with this. Yeah, Bobs. You have to be underneath 601 foresight. As well, Gypsy, and then, you know, Green G and Phantom King already know that, but you know, this, I can always jump it to be higher, but this is what I got right now, so we're going to rock and roll with that. Did you close out your game, Phantom King, to take and get it to try and correct itself that way? No, Green G. Foresight is this, like, determines who goes first. For dungeons and stuff. The stat at the bottom right underneath crit. So this right here, the foresight stat. trying to click on it, but it doesn't want to take and load the little phrase that it has there. Alright, you're saying that it doesn't work, Phantom King. And I'm guessing that the wave vessel is on cooldown right now as well, Phantom King, right? Alright, there we go. Well, that's a bummer. Well, I'm guessing we can take in, I mean, I guess they'll have to actually lead the party then, Phantom King, since unfortunately you can't. Well, that's good that you have a view, you have some good view this in screen, G. So we can get another person to come run over here. But yeah, let me know, Gypsy, if you do have higher foresight than that or not. The number to be underneath is 601 or 601. And most likely you can take and put on your orange or XP gear if you want as well, just because you're most likely not going to get a lot of turns. If everything goes according to plan, of course. I agree. There's lots of things that Northern Forge needs to fix as soon as possible. But, you know, they're doing what they can, you know. It's not going to help for us, you know, continuing to be rude and negative at times. You know, you can still voice your opinions and your thoughts, but, you know, you don't have to always have so much animosity or anger behind it all the time. Alright, Kev Dog, you're up next. So, put on your highest with the shackles on, Kev Dog, for when you come over here. And then as soon as you're over here and you're ready, then we're going to have... okay, that's alright, Green G. See, I forgot. So what's great is that I forgot to take and put on my dungeon layer. So I can't even host any dungeons right now unless I were to take and, you know, just go old school and go on my iPad right here. So I'm not too happy as well, Phantom King, because I can't change the layer right now. So it's definitely going to have to be everyone else hosting first, and then I'll host after the hour's up, and I can come back over. Yes, Kev Dog, shackled. So whichever one did you have for... Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter, because Gypsy is at 2 right now. So, doesn't really matter. Just put it on whatever you want. See, will this work right here a little bit better in the middle? We'll see how that works. Or who knows, maybe after this hour we might go over to Phantom King's wave vessel and go do some dungeons with him. You know, you never know. Because then we can have Green G in the party, because if we won't have the other wave vessel and the owner of the wave vessel in the party. So thank you, High Pond. I don't know if you're listening right now, but thank you for allowing us to use your wave vessel. Much appreciated, sir. But whenever you're ready, Kev Dog, then I'll take and light my karmic proofs, and then G will start his dungeons ASAP. No, it is Bob the Bymeister. How many times do you have to say Bob the Bymeister? Man, some people just have selective hearing. Okay, okay. Well, then definitely we'll probably have enough for you to take and host yours then, G. Hello there, not a mimic. How are you doing today, sir?
What's up, buddy?
I'm gonna run some dungeons, man.
Oh yeah, that game's still eating me up. I got to the end of classic. I couldn't get him, so I was like, "You son of a." So that's gonna eat my evening up.
All right, you can go. You can go, G. You can host yours right now.
Don't do it, G.
All right, where
How you feeling,
is
buddy?
where's Gypsy and Kev Dog? It's doing all right. I'm not feeling as bad today that I was yesterday. Um, but I was doing a whole bunch of dungeon farming right now. Earlier today, I farmed a whole bunch of tier 8s because I needed a Lunyanka. Do you see the invite, Gypsy? Try and resend it, G. You're at the wrong way vessel? Oh my goodness. Well, it happens. It happens. Alright, well then just go, G.
Start them for yourself.
If I had $1 for every time that I heard wrong way vessel, I'd be a pretty rich person.
Or the number of times you yourself have went to the wrong way vessel in
Yeah,
your time
then
playing.
I have to subtract $1 from every time that I've gone to the wrong way vessel to make up for it, to balance it out.
You probably still have some good money. 'Cause every time you do dungeons with people, someone always goes the wrong way vessel.
I always try and stress, hey, go to this way vessel.
And they're like, "Oh, hey, I'm here," but no, you're not. The classic. Why am I'm not getting any invites?
Yep. Looks like I might not even need to use Gator Gunner after all. I got the triple attack up from the Lugus rocking and rolling, doing some good deeps. Oh man, he barely survived. Gosh darn it. Well, at least I have a word turn to help me out if he does hit me, which is nice.
Yeah. Man, I really need to hurry and beat this mode. I'm missing a lot of good farming the last couple of days.
I mean, I tell people it's like, yes, it's good to farm when the event's around, but like, the event's gonna return. Of course, some people want it now. They want to wait another, half a year to a year for it to come back.
Yeah, why would they?
But like sometimes, if you get something good, like or decent, just roll with it. You get like a legendary or like a low ornate, and you're like, oh man, I wanted the better quality. And like, well, just upgrade it now, and then you'll get one later on in the future since you're gonna run the event again. Is all that I'm saying right
I'm gonna
now.
get off here, buddy. My stuff's acting up. I can't hear anything.
All right, take care, Mimic.
Later, buddy.
Here we go. Now the damage is ramping up. Now, big damage. No, I have something just for you, Beowulf. You can't dodge this. Here, have a 500k perfect shot on the house. I mean, the roosts aren't too bad. I'd say Phantom King for your spot. If you have 5 or 6 normals, 1 chaos, 2 roosts, and some deep dungeons and beast and other stuff that people don't like, then yeah, I can understand that. But it's not bad. I mean, my way vessel has some stuff around it, but most of the stuff you're not going to see unless you go farther out view distance for it. It's like you may only see like maybe like 6 or 7 dungeons maybe around there. But then if you have like, 11, 12, 1300 plus, then you might see like another 4 or 5 more dungeons. Well, let's see. What is Ymir going to do? That's going to depend on what I'm going to do. I'm not gonna mess around with that. Nope, I'm not messing around with the blights. All right, I'm fine with that one because he can't really use ultimate in 1 turn. All right, time to hit him with some Viper strikes. Yeah, I know, Phantom King. Oh wow, he's seeking Bastion now too. Great. And I'll just do one of these to finish him off. This should do the job. Now we just click Dragon Tail Sweep until we need to use a perfect shot on a Beowulf. Simple as that. Not even going to try and get that attack one. Oh, I know you most certainly do, Phantom King. Yes, I need the Bashi, or the Bashe, however you pronounce it. Hey there, Mr. Saint Simon. What's going on, buddy? Ooh, not what I wanted to see for an 8, but I'll take it. Yes, long time no see. Indeed. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Berserk Gilgamesh. You can take 1 attack, but what about the 2nd attack? Or the 3rd attack? Or the 4th attack? Viper Strike. Boop. Real quick, right now I'm using one of the new weapons, if you haven't seen it or not. Saint Simon. It's the Yelmagus Thin Blade, or the Dwagen Toothies, as I like to call it. What has the Dragon Tail Sweep, which is a Dragon Elemental attack that can crit, similar to Envy in the damage formula and mirrored off of. It's very strong. As you can see here through examples A, B, and C, you know. We're going to try this. Let's see, what is he going to do? What is this guy going to do? Is he going to attack me? What is he going to do? Alright, Kevdog getting all the turns over here. Too lazy to do a tower? Hey, you know, I understand. Some people really don't like doing towers, you know? And that's up to them. We're off to the crit chain races. Alright. It really is good, Phantom. I mean, Saint Simon. Because what it is that it's basically the trialing weapon with a little bit less ward, but more attack, and an offhand ability, or the two-handed ability that can hit everybody that can crits. That's not just arcane. It's a new element, which is Dwagen. It has a little bit less golden orange that the trialing bow has. A little bit less memory hunting reward, so it's not going to be an exact copy. It's its own weapon and right, but it has a lot of similarities to it. One of the benefits that it has is that instead of having like 10 or 11 slots that the trialing bow has, this one has 15 slots. So you can fit a lot of stuff in the weapon. So I have mine full of Ferocious Bullseye, so I don't have to add that much crit in my gear at the moment. And then the magic one is basically Brilliant Lights 2, but with more magic than the Chevalion staff, so it's a better Chevalion staff, and it gives you the gold XP and orange as well. So it's really good. Let's see. Come on. Give us the Bruce. Okay, you convinced me to do it. Alright. Oh, wait. That one's already done. Alright, next one. Yes, but I didn't get an extra turn this time. How dare they not give me my extra turn? Thank you, Kev Dog, for the Fortify. I appreciate it. All the turns. All the turns. You can kill it right now if you want to. You can kill it, Kev Dog. Just take it out. Dude literally had like 7 turns right there. Oh, I didn't get an extra turn there. Boo. Good chip damage. We'll take him out before he gets his Divine Bastion off, I think. And I can just use one of these. Yep. Just need to stack that crit chain up and get a little bit lower health and get that nice little triple attack boost. Doesn't help when I keep on missing the crit chain though. That does not help out one bit. But, you know, I'm still doing good damage. Well, I tried. I tried to take it out, but KevDog's got it with his Ultima Strikes. Right now, that Luga's Gauntlet just ain't Lugasing right now. But I still should be able to do enough base damage to take out most of the lower health Dragon and Gornage. And then most likely we'll have to just hit Ymir with the Viper Strike or a couple horizontal slashes to take him out. Yep. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I should be able to take him out now. No problemo. Got that triple attack up. We all good now. Thank you, Mimic, for that little bit of damage to take it out. Or Murky. Nice, Ilyanka. Another one. Need some Bashes though as well. So you can see that green Dwagen, that'll be appreciated. So can I just hit you with the simple attack, sir? I can. Alright, cool. I didn't lose my triple attack up buff. Phew. Ooh, both of them I need in the same room. Nice. Just do that like 100 times more. You know, that'd be great. Wow, that was a big upscale in damage from being there to here. All right, here we go. Going up, going up. And horizontal tree. And he's down. All right, keep on going, G. Go, G, go. Ooh, a little cursed Orna from that Arc Alchemy. Thank you very much. Let's see, we're gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like this because I want to be a little safe. Then we're gonna go back to this. All right. 1, 2, one more should do the job. So I'm going to take out majority of my mana, but that's fine. I'll have more chances to get more mana back through potions. We got this. Yep, there we go. Ooh, realm war there. Yep, because I'm going to have to eventually use something to get rid of this poison, because it's not going to go away. Because that is one of the downsides of Corvus. You keep all positive and negative temporary stuff. And poison counts as one of those things. So I'm going to keep it on me until I'm able to get it off. Let's see, about 2 more turns that I can work with it. Alright, there we go. That kind of works here. So, just getting a Panacea because it's going to give me mana, then use an antidote, and then boop, leave here. And there we go. We all good. Ooh, that looks like an angry Quetzalcoatl. Let's see if KevDog can do something about that. Let's see. Do you got something up your sleeve? He does. Nice. That is correct, G. Because of Blood Shift, Panacea does not heal me. Blood Shift turns off all healing you can get, gives you 10% to all your stats, and 5% crit rate. Ooh, an Anguished Quatvanga, I think that was. Not even going to risk it this time with trying to use the basic attack, just going to go straight with the classic perfect shot here. Nope, not even going to take and entertain the idea of using it. Just take the guaranteed way and not lose my crit chain, simple as that. And I'm going to do that. Well, the good thing I have enough extra turns for all these perfect shots I'm going to be handing out. Alright. They're working on it. And Dunjo completed. Alright, G may have like 1 or 2 more left in him, and then he might have to go after that. Bashi. Me and Bashi's had a good amount of fights. Last thing you can see, okay. Okay, that's all good. You had the Drake bite me, did you, buddy? You had the Drake bite me. You couldn't just not Drake bite me. I can't wear this Drake bite. Nope. Just keep on taking out stuff, KevDog. Oh man, paralyzed. My goodness, they just don't want to leave me alone. Oh, it definitely is. It definitely is. I wanted to use Blood Shift, not even perfect shot. I mean, ideally, like, if you wanted to just be safe in towers, just don't open up chests. Because most of the puzzles are pretty easy. I think they purposely made the puzzles a lot easier for this one. Like, they didn't really put in the big square puzzles, and I've noticed. All of them are just, like, the circle puzzles, or Or like, you know, little simple 3-arrow puzzle kind of thing. Alright, there we go. I got the triple attack up. Let's go. We got the power. And now we get to go to Viper Strike. Boop. Nice. Like, oh, you survived the first hit, Ymir? Well, how about the second hit? It's going to be a lot more spicier than the first hit. A very spicy meatball, one could say. As such. Did I deem that they can do that? No, but you know, we have to send the dragons a message. It could be that as well, Phantom King. That's a good theory. It's because most of the more challenging puzzles don't usually happen towards the later part anyway. It could be intentional why they left that 25 on purpose, you know, kind of thinking that in mind. How they designed the systems of the tower for the puzzles. Yeah, I think what it is that it depends if it's what type of tower it is. I'd have noticed that they have repeated the same structure G with it. I've noticed that as well. And there we go, another one down. Oh, the Great Sphinx. Wait a minute. Oh, that guy. I remember him. Alright, take care, G. Don't forget to leave the party, please, sir. And take care. Hope you have a great night at the rave. Hope you get home safe, buddy. Let's see. Is Green G still here? Because we technically do have a space open now that he can take and join to get some XP share, maybe. Or maybe we can run some tier 9 dungeons with them. But most likely for XP share we need to get a level 245 to help us out. And have another extra space. So we might wait until we go to another wave vessel for that one. But for now it's just going to be 2 people. At the moment. Until someone else, unless someone else wants to join. I think we've already gone through the majority of the list already. Do you remember Green G saying he would have to go away for a while, or for a bit? But I guess for now, Kev Dog, you can just start it up. Okay. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Let me close out the party. Alright, so there we go. Well then, Kev Dog, you can just host your dungeons then. The ones that you can see, host all of them. You know, I won't be able to host mine for another 24 minutes until my wave vessel comes off a cooldown. So we just gonna go. Berserk Bash. I wish the Berserks would give you more heads, like majority of the Berserks in the game for event items. But they've been changing that formula recently. Like if you encounter Berserk Jupiter dude, you're only gonna get 1 medal. You might get 2 medals if you're lucky. Like I have seen 2 medals from the Berserk ones on the open world. I can definitely tell that I'm not shackled anymore with this damage that I'm doing. Good deeps there. Very nice, very nice. Alrighty. Well, let me see this. Gypsy, after the hour is up, do you still want to run dungeons with us when your wave vessel cooldown is returning? Or, Nacho Rojas 97? I just want to double check. Because if we can get more than one space, then I can just have you join the party. You don't have to do anything. Green G for now, and I can just have another character join that's within your level range of XP to do some XP share. See what I can do. Alright, so I said sure, so he does want to continue on. Okay. Well, then that's good. Just trying to figure out what we're gonna do. Take it out, Kev dog. No, you gotta take it out. I'll take it out. There we go. All the Dwagons. This one I can probably just use Dragon Tail Sweep on. Yep. I will do a Berserk Mushroom just so I can lower my health faster here. Don't really need it for the damage. You know, damage really isn't the problem. It's just I want to get my health lower so I can get more power. Ooh, there's a triple attack. Yep. That damage, that sure does stack up. Yep, like seeing the amount of bachets there. Pretty good amounts. I mean, ideally, if I can get at least a minimum of 5 per dungeon, then, you know, 3 dungeons per run scroll isn't really that bad. Sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less. I was counting the Leonkas when I needed them, and sometimes I was getting like, you know, 4 or 5, and sometimes I was getting like 6 or 7, you know? It's, or like, you know, ooh, that's going to help with the numbers. You're getting 2 right there. Why, hello there, Beowulf. Why, I have the thing just for you, sir. There you go, a perfect shot. And one more. Oh, looks like I'm in. Oh, I could be in danger. I could be in danger. I do say so myself. But KevDog might have it. Let's see if he's got the RNG foot moves. Oh, looks like I got those fancy Matrix shoes on right now, dodging the attack. So that's good. I'm gonna hold off on using my karmic retribution thing right now, just because I don't know if we're actually gaining more or not right now, because I don't see that it's shackled right now. It's nice. I can pretty much use these 3 spells right here and I'll be fine. I mean, this is just referring to shackled. Ow. Ow, you had to blight me, you bastard. Just here, fine, I'm gonna hit you back, you know? You hit me, I hit you back. Simple as that. No, don't be complaining when I hit you back harder, you know? Rachel, that's 1. I'm trying to just do a little count right now to see. Alright, that's number 2. Oh wow, they gave me the triple magic up. So kind of them. Alright, that's number 3. Or 3. Come on, where's the next one? Looks like it's not. They're hiding right now. But I'll take the Ilyanka. That's a good one. That's my next lowest one. It was my lowest one for a while, but then I just target farmed it pretty well. Then it wasn't. Alright, one last chance. We're going to get it. And nope. No Bashe. Oh wow. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, cool. There's one. Number 2. Hey, there we go. Already off to a great start for this one at 3 right now. Angry Green Dragon going down. Oh, gosh darn, you make me miss my crit chain, bastard. So, the triple attack up, so I'm definitely going to take out all the stuff anyway. Ooh, 2 Beowulfs. Can I get another turn, please? Nope, I cannot. Alright, you got this, Kev Dog. Hit him again. Hit him again. Nice. Okay, so they're kind of sent. They're good for the first third of the dungeon. The other 2/3, they're just like, I don't know. I never even heard of Bashay in my life. I don't know who you're talking about. Alright. Okay. I could do without the blind. That'd be great. If I could just, without the poison. I would love to be not poisoned. But we will keep on going. I can deal with being poisoned for a good bit here. Technically, I got the triple attack up, so I should be fine. Show you that I really don't need Gunner. Gunner needs me. Yeah, I'm just not even gonna take and use it this time. I'm gonna see, just because it'll ruin my crit chain. And we'll truly see if this poison will last me till as long as possible. Nah, just kidding. I'm taking the poison off now. But I am gonna do it without. See if I can do it without buffs, just to see how powerful this really is. I'll show you the power of the Yelmagus Thin Blade. Nice. Just the right amount of damage to get it done. Nice. There's a Bashay. I wasn't even counting this time. But so far it's been like 3 plus per dungeon, which still is pretty good. That means it'd be like 5 dungeons per 1 scroll then, or 4 or 5 dungeons. Just shooting a perfect shot him, just doesn't try anything fancy. Tries to get away. Ooh, there we go. There's another Bashay there. Alright, there we go. We're almost We're getting closer to that 100% stats. Oh, nice. That's a minimum of three Bashe. Let's see, can we do it again? Can we do it again? The no buff run? The no boof? Can we do it with no boofs? I'm just going to use the antidote. That's all I'm going to use. Antidote and just the power of the willpower. You get it done. Maximum efficiency here, folks. Maximum efficiency. I might have to change my spells, but like Thin Blade, or yeah, Ren Thin Blade. Like lower my health some with that. But I think I'll be fine. Hey yo, Zach, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Just think, Zach, if you wanted to, you can technically do this on Heretic Corvus if you wanted to. You can technically do this on Heretic Corvus because you can wear thief gear. I'm doing okay right now, just trying to recover from a little sickness that I was aware of yesterday. Or became aware yesterday. But just because I'm not, luckily it's not that type of, I'm not feeling well where I can't stream. Like I would definitely have put it, you know, would have made announcements, you know, would have tagged at everyone on my Discord. So if you're not getting notified, go to my Discord. You can take and follow the stream schedule. Normally I'll post stuff for going live there. I've been pretty blessed so far. Actually, the Warrior is the only one I haven't gotten ornate. I think I've gotten every weapon ornate. Yeah, every weapon. Well, no. To be fair, I have not gotten the Summoner weapon. I have not gotten the Summoner weapon or the Warrior weapon, but I've got the Mage weapon. That's my best one that I got. A 196, which is fantastic. And then this one's a 180. And for the gear, I have no ornate thief gear, but I got plenty of ornates of literally every other class gear, of course. They're like, nope. Oh, there you go, Kev Dog. Go for it. Go for it. So, you know, part of me wanted the better quality Thin Blade, but, you know, once I saw the potential that they changed with it, because I think I got it the day before they did the rework, is when I got my Thin Blade. I had to double check and see like the timestamp on my picture when I took a picture of it, but I'm very impressed with it. I'm going to be using it for Endless because it has more attack, more slots, you know, a little bit less gold and orange, but I don't really care. Well, just perfect shot you, buddy, if you got a second chance in your shifty ninja. So far, I've killed like over 50, maybe close to 60 so far. Yelmagus. I don't know, I have to double check my codex. So, like, I've done a decent amount of kills, but, like, I definitely know people who've done more than me. And that I may not have gotten, like, a good quality or, like, a ornate one yet of the weapons. So, you know, for those people out there who haven't gotten the weapon yet, just keep on farming it. And then just work what you got by the end of the events, even if it's not good. You know, luckily the materials are not that hard to come by, especially during this event if you need the pure Draconite or pure Dragonite. So definitely go farm that up if you need it. So, you know, you get plenty of it. Get your karma maxed out off of the ornate and legendary weapons and armors that you get. You know, real simple. And then just dismantle all the other lower stuff. Thank you, Merc, for taking out that Gilgamesh. And bang. Yep. Nice. 3 melancholy there. hopefully maybe by the end of this week or the end of next week, I'm gonna have maybe around like 40 guild level for the Anguish. Right now I'm trying to work on my I want to get my melancholy. I want to get basically I'm trying to work on everything right now, but I'm gonna take and do a buff here, just because. Nah, actually, you know what? I'm not. Just kidding. But yeah, I really want to work on getting my torment leveled up because I want to during the tower event. I want to try and go for some big juicy towers. All right, there we go. Okay, not bad. I still took them out pretty quickly. I want to try and aim for that 100k, over 100k tower shard for one tower is my goal. So having it higher now, which is great, but I want to get it from at least 10 to 11. If I can get it to 12, then that'd be great. But I've been buying lots of crucibles and stuff recently with torments, just because it's easy to come by right now with the dragon towers, which is very nice. You know, you get an abundance amount of it. I like to take and pick up a couple of them and then use the proof chance, run until the proof chance runs out, then go kill some raids, refresh it back, finish it off, or I'll just finish off the guardian. Sometimes I'll take and go get the ornate drop chance increased by 1%, or the drop chance plus 1%, and then go kill the dragons. But it just depends. Hey, there's the Bashe. And I got my triple attack, so it's game over. It's game. I'm just a perfect shot, so I don't even have to risk it. Hey, we got another Bashe. Let's go. Another one. Alright. Let's keep it rolling. And one last floor. We'll take the purple people. Oh, cool. I got a Concord. Just poor Aldon's had in a Concord. Nothing to see here, folks. I'll add that to my collection of Concords in my storage, where they'll hang at. Oh, curse, poison, and defense down. Well, definitely here's the chance where I do that. I mean, it's so nice to actually be able to clear the dungeon without buffing. I don't. We're definitely not on the shackles right now. If we were, then I would probably have to use Gunner, but I wouldn't have to use Berserk 2 or Attack 1. I can still get it done without it, pretty much. Hey there, Meat Carrier. Yep, we're just doing regular dungeons right now. You're invited for your second Concord. 1K dungeons and still just one. Frowny face. I mean, if you want, you know, we technically would have a little space if you wanted to join us. Meat Carrier runs some dungeons to try and get some. You know, it's up to RNG to decide when you get your in the dungeon rewards. It doesn't matter if it's hard mode or boss mode or normal mode or you know, deep dungeon or monument rewards. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, if RNG says you're gonna get this, then that's what you're gonna get. You try and make it more in your favor by running it hard mode or running during special events or running event themed dungeons and stuff for higher chances, but it's still ultimately up to RNG. That's all good then, buddy. All good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What you gonna do, Kev Dog? Ooh-wee. A little too close for comfort there, buddy. Whew, man. Alright, come on. You got this, Kev Dog. Got the extra turn. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. It's all part of the plan to help me get the max red line. Yeah, you know, RNG's been good with me. Like, I would have liked that a little bit better RNG, but I'm pretty happy with RNG I'm now. You know, I can't really complain too much. Of course, I can complain just to complain and, you know, have that greediness to always want more. But I'm going to choose to not do that right now. You know, I'm happy that they gave me the weapon, which is the main thing that I wanted right now from this event. But I would like some good quality gear. So I'm missing out on that right now. So I'm going to still keep on running Yelmagus every day. Or Yelbeggin to get the Yelmagus gear. We'll just have to see what people get at the end of the event. Oh, thank you, Vexy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, Vexy, do you have any dungeon spots that are open right now? We might try and go over to one of Vexy's spots just for more space. I prefer to have one that has like a lot of space. Thank you. All good, all good. Do. Eventually, I guess I'll have to take and use the Panacea. Actually, I could probably just do something like this. Yeah, that works out. That'll work. Okay. Yeah, that'll be great. Let me see. What is my cooldown looking like? Oh yeah, looks like my buffs are gone, so I can teleport. Great. All right. So if you're still here, Gypsy and Green G, What I'm going to do is I'm just going to invite y'all to a party. For Green G, since I know you're driving, please be safe. But all you have to do is you don't have to go to any wave vessel right now or do anything. You just have to take and join the party for now. But Gypsy will have to travel to this wave vessel, and the wave vessel's name will be Tink's Testaments of Tenacity. That is the wave vessel, so it's not my wave vessel. It's going to be starting with T for Tink. I'll take an invite. I'll invite Tink's Testament of Tenacity Vexy so I can take monitor to the party. I always like having the option to monitor the party if I can. I forgot. Didn't want to use the blood shift, but I'll take it. So we can chill for here right now, Kev Dog. So I'm gonna leave this party. So we're gonna go party. Let me just double check I have another invite back to this party. Alright, cool. I still have one more. Cool. Alright, so leave party. And then I'm going to... Yes, I'd like you to shackle up, please. And then we'll have Phantom King, if he wants to try and join too, he can join as well. So I'm going to invite Green G. Gypsy. Kev Dog. And then what I'll do is that I have another character that is within the... Oh, and I need Tinks. So I need that one too. So that's the important wave vessel. So there we go. I sent the invite Vexy. Well, he had an unfortunate bug or glitch in the game where when he went to teleport, 20 million orbs from Ascension. Nice, Kev Dog. That's what I like to hear. Well, make sure you put on your farm gear, buddy. Or at least, some farm gear. Not maybe completely, but, you got to mix and match to see what you can work with. I don't think it's worth it to put on the Mimic's helmet. I think it takes away a lot to do that. But some people, they can make it work by putting on some tanky legs to help them out. We do have space. Originally, what I was gonna do, if we didn't have space or not, was I was gonna bring one of my guys that was in range of Green G, so we can do some XP share for him. But if you want to join, then we can definitely help out Green G at a later time for that. Alright, so let me go check and see what's at my monument shop today. Platinum and wood. Wow. Fleshy monster experts are still there. Let's go. Alright, now for the bottom parts. Alright. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the fleshy monster aspects still being there. Alright. Good night, Vexy. Alright, cool. There we go. I bought all that I could again. I should be up to like 120 now, 120 something. So what I'm gonna do most likely is I'm gonna take a little break before we start, just to give us some time in order to take and go. Come on, Phantom King. We literally the person above you just talked about the wave vessel. Alright, let me make sure this time I have my dungeon layer on, because I didn't have it on the other time. And the player layer, just in case. What? I'm pretty sure that I put on the dungeon and I had the dungeon layer on. No, I turned it off before I came over. Wow. That's right, because I couldn't see my wave vessel because the EOS is blocking the way. That's right, so I had to turn off the building layer. Well, once again, I'll be asking for your dungeon financial assistance, Kev Dog, Phantom King, and Gypsy. For y'all that they can run your dungeons, and I'll just be the carry, you know. No, it's this one, this one. Let me know, Gypsy, if you're there or not. Yeah, so we're going this way vessel on the screen right here. The Centurion Brawler. At least I remember to put the player layer on so I can change the pet if I wanted to. But because Gypsy's at 2 Anguish, we'll most likely do the same thing we did before, which is just going with this. Yeah, we're about to take like a 10-minute break. So if you want, you can take and run some dungeons without me if you want to. You know, there's plenty of dungeons here. But whenever I come back in about 10 or 15 minutes, folks, we'll get started with the dungeons. So I'll see y'all soon. right, folks, I am back. So let me know when everyone else is ready, and then we'll begin started very soon. So, Gypsy, Kev Dog, Phantom King, let me know when you're ready. Alright, Kev Dog says he's ready. Alright. Gypsy said he's ready, so we're just waiting for Phantom King. Alright. Just waiting for him. Alright, well then, Kev Dog, you can start it up. Since he said to go without him for now, because he's working on taking out a Titan. Alright, looking for Gypsy. Let us know if you don't see the invite to the party, Gypsy. Alright, there we go, we got it. Yes, we got him. Ooh, first turn. We'll take that. Oh yeah, this is this is gonna be a cakewalk for these. Yep, once I get that triple attack up, they all going down. Oh, I forgot to activate my proof thingy, I think. Because that should technically work right now, so... Let me see real quick. Give me a second, Kev Dog, between one of the floors. We're gonna try and get the thing real quick, just for a couple of seconds. Alright, you're good. Just wanted to turn it on so I can get more proofs. Yes, the Bashe. And Lyanka. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That's crazy, Phantom King. I mean, I think I have like maybe one or two ornate legs. I think, you know, they're pretty rare to get from Celine. Oh, I guess I was wrong. I thought we would get it. Oh well. Yeah, well, I'll get it back if I need to. Let's see, are you here now, Phantom King? You still need more time? Yeah, I can see that. Alright, there we go. Come on, come on. There's Ilyanka. Another one. Oh. Get him. Get him. Get him again, Kev Dog. Get him again. There we go. Do 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 do. Oh, maybe the lower English only works if it's like a tier 9 or tier 8, I think is what happens. Okay, see, I think that's what happens. And if it's the similar tier that you're in. Ooh, 2 Bashets. Nice, nice. Another Ilyanka. Perfect shot. And then another perfect shot, believe it or not. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And bam. Oh, a summoning scroll. Why, thank you. Oh, nope, it's actually working. It's working. Hold up. I stand corrected. It's going. I just didn't get any proofs. All right. All right. I stand corrected. Never mind. It's like breaking news. SickBoiKevo was wrong. This one doesn't look too bad. I'll use Panacea here. Nice, nice. Nice there, Gypsy. Doing some good damage there. Alright, and then there's one. You got this, Kev Dog. I believe. I believe. Oh no, he didn't take it out. Ooh, Berserk, Ilyanka. Oh, it actually did work. Nice. I saw the two heads of Ilyanka there from the Berserk. Nice. So let's see. I have one key right now that I don't have a tower for right now. I have, what is it? 6 towers total. My 5 personal towers and one that's around me. I did the other 3 already just to clear up space, just in case I wanted to do some pick up a whole bunch of dungeons at once, but haven't had the chance to do that yet this stream, but you know, it's alright. So we can get another couple more keys today, then that'll be good to help work towards what I need for tomorrow. And luckily I did pick up the towers before resets for tomorrow night, my time, when it's 0 UTC wherever it is in your part of the world. For me it's about 7 PM, so about an hour and 15 minutes ago. For other people it could be different. For the time, I should say, not necessarily for when time the 0 UTC is. Did get that correction there. Ooh, some pure darkstone. Thank you. Thank you very much. Where be that gypsy? There he is. Ooh, some titanium. Nice. Triple attack up. Let's go. Don't even need the red line to one-shot them now. Hey, there we go. 2 Ilyanka, 1 Bashi, 1 Zalatas. Thank you, thank you. Hey, 2 Bache, let's go. Okay, Lilianka again. I might see, depending on how I'm feeling tomorrow, to go pick up some extra towers before the resets. And to see if I can get and do even more towers. If I have enough keys in order to do that. Preferably, I wouldn't want to pick up more than 5. I'd only be tempted to pick up more than 5 if the extra ones are closer to my house. I can just go get them real quick before the reset, but we'll see. Morning, Kirimato. You're most certainly welcome, sir. Do 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 do. Poisoned. Wow, they're just giving me all the buffs right now. Okay. Okay. Just go away, poison, please. Please go away. I don't want it anymore. I mean, I might be able to barely survive onto it for the rest of the turns, but I have to get like perfect turns. No extra turns. We'll see. Only time will tell. And I'll use this one to use an antidote here. There we go. Oh, how dare you make me miss my attack there, Bache. That's what you get. Okay, not bad. We're about 30% of the way there for the karma, looks like, or close to 30%. Where is our other 2 people? One more person. There he is. Ooh, big first floor. This should finish it, right? Yes. I'm just that good. I'm the guy. Make it work. Oh boy. Your Lord went swinging. Looks like I'm not faster than a Berserker Warlord. Well, glad you survived that hit, Phantom King. Another sweep. Man, I'm just missing a lot recently. Maybe I should put some accuracy on my gear to help out. I think I do have a separate Tarnished King's Crown that does have accuracy on it, so give me a minute after this one, Kev Dog, or give me a second after this dungeon. Don't worry about it right now. I'm going to change up the different helmet. Just because I don't need more pet action rate right now, because the Mimic's going to do what he's always going to do. So I don't have to worry about that. Alright, so let's see. Alright, there we go. Simple as that. And you can continue on, sir. One, two, three, and where is our fourth team member? All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Let's go. Yeah, give me those fruits of melancholy. And you're gone. And now, nope, not red line yet. I thought I was, but maybe after this one. There we go. Looking at 1% red line stat. And another one down. Okay, so we're getting close to halfway. That's all for you, Kev Dog. All right. Well, we'll have. You know what? We're gonna mix it up a little bit. We're gonna go with Gypsy. I'll have you host what normal dungeons you can see. We're not doing any of the other dungeons. We're mainly only gonna do the normal dungeons. It's up to you if you want to run them hard mode or not. 6 more minutes on Karma. Yep. I'm trying to make use of that. All right. There we go. All right. Here we go. And bam. Keep on dragging, sweeping them down. Ooh. Oh, sneaky little Kelpie. I see you there, but I still got some extra turns just for you. Do. Do. Do 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 do. Perfect shot just for you, Beowulf. Perfect shot, dear. Don't care, you're berserk. Still gonna go down, buddy. 1 perfect shot. 2 perfect shot. Ha ha ha. Okay, not bad. We're in the 65% range, I think, right now. Close to 70. Where is Kev Dog? Yep, try and send another one. Did he get the second one, or did he need to still resend it? Alright, he got it. Alright, good. Good. Go, Phantom King! Attack! You got this, I believe. You're stuck? Then you'll probably need to restart your game, would be my guess. But we'll have Jippy try and restart one more time to see what happens. Right now he's currently stuck or frozen right now. Gypsy, so try and restart one more time before he's going to have to take and restart his game in order to help out. So close it out, reopen it, and pull back up the dungeon. Did that work, Phantom King, or are you still stuck? And if you're still stuck, then you're probably going to have to restart your game. And then you'll have to restart your game again. Nope, never mind. It worked. There we go. Alright, cool. Cool. Now we're ready. Another one. Sweet pea. had the evaded, did you, Ithra? Perfect shot, and then another perfect shot here. Oh, Medea. Nope, no good quality swan song. Boo. Alright, so now we're about at the 70%, I would say, at the moment. Kirimato, how's the Dragon Codexing going so far? Which one are you up to at the moment? Let's see what the next floor is going to be. Yeah, I'm going to do it here. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. I got my triple attack up, so there are goners. Hey, there's both of them together. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna have so much pure Draconite at the end of this. Or a lot of Fruits of Avarice. But I'll most likely dismantle all the common stuff, and I'll still probably turn the legendary stuff and the ornate stuff, maybe even the famed, into Avarice, just so I can get more points for it. I don't know if it's quite worth it to do the fame, but you know, it wouldn't take too long. All you just do is go through the filter options and be like, you know what, this, you know, and then just select which ones you want to use or which ones you want to get rid of. Right now we're at like the 80% now. Last couple were good to get some points there. 21 minutes roughly for the time we have left before we can travel again, or, you know, put on my dungeon layer. we're gonna pass on the Dragon Roost Gypsy. If you see another one, don't worry about that one. If that's all the normals you can see, then don't worry about it. We'll just have Phantom King taking host next. Dragon Roosts are okay, but I'd much rather do the normals because I want to try and get the silver medals before the event is over in about 4 days or 3.5 days or 3 days for some people. Perfect shot for you, buddy. Ooh, Angry Bashy. Can I get a 2? No, I didn't look like it. Oh, not bad, Crescent Dragon Slayer and a Lover's Lost. Let's see, looking for... There's Phantom King. Nice. See... Just perfect shot on to make it easy. That I guaranteed to get him. Good amount of silver medals there. Oh, you going down this time? No 2 hits. They got the power of the triple attack up on my side. Oh, perfect shot to help out there a little bit. Almost there. Another Dunjo down. Oof. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, we'll use the panacea right here. Took out the doggo. Go on, Phantom King, fight through it. There we go. You did it. You did it. Oh, very nice, an NQ there. I'll take that for some pure Darkstone. Thank you very much. Ooh, hello there, Bache. Thank you for showing up. One perfect shot there. 4-9 Beowulf charm. Cool, cool. But I'm not Beowulf, so I don't need it. I'm going to return it. Nice, nice. Iluyaka. Head was acquired for that floor previously. Ooh, that's a good amount of melancholy there. The doses. Good, nice. People getting quick with the invites. I like it. I like the teamwork. Oh, it's so close. Take it out. Take it out. Get it. Get it, Kev Dog. You know what to do. No, not that. Attack. Oh, Lord. You know, when you got the dog to help you out for a reason. That's the dog's job. Ooh, okay. Some more stuff to check towards the end. Some of the tier 10 gear, see what percent it is. And sweepy, sweepy. Angry dog. Nice. Oh, nice. Some things back up. So good. It did work. I think I'll hold on to it for now. Let's see. I don't know how many have I gotten so far. Not bad. 672. So I've definitely gained a good amount of everything but the spare. There are certain things you can do, Kirimato, in order to take and charge it faster. Like killing raids is a fast way of doing it than dungeons. But you may have been gone when I asked you this question, so I'm going to ask it to you again, or I'm going to say it again. What dragon are you currently at for your codexing right now for the events, Kirimato? Well, which one are you on right now? You know, I mean, definitely using the codex skills. Codex and kit can work. Yeah, that'll probably be a good idea, Kev Dog. After this dungeon, we can take and rebuff. So wait before you host the next one, Gypsy. Or actually, Gypsy, you don't need to take and go to view distance. The Bashi, the Hungary one. Well, that's good, Kirimato. That means you're on the tier 9 one, so you're getting closer. So that's fantastic. Yeah, what we'll do is like you don't have to go Seeker, Gypsy. You know, when everybody have a chance to they can host their dungeons and stuff, so we can have Phantom King host next after this one, so you can go back over the deity. Unless you want to, you know, I'm not going to stop you from hosting dungeons and Seeker if you want to. Yeah, I'd highly recommend probably with the Gorninch, the pink slash purple bigger dragon, Kirimato, and for all the people that are tier 9 about to get to tier 10, in the very near future. There's dude here, like a lot of his spells are annoying, so mainly you probably will just want to get all the immunities, weaknesses, resistances, and status ailments, majority of them first. The drops are going to be easy. And then just like, just wait a little bit before using the, for the user spell maybe. That's probably going to take up a good amount of your codex and kits right there if you want to get it done faster. Just to help work on getting those spells. Just because each tier, more spells and immunities are required. That's why it's always important to bring the different elemental attacks. The fire, the lightning, holy, dark. You're talking about Bashi, Kirimato? You didn't see that one? Or is it a different dragon you're referring to, the one that I have? The one I was referring to. Because this one you won't be able to see unless you're tier 10. Alright. Kev Dog looks like it is gonna be not Kev Dog, but Phantom King looks like your time is up in order to host, sir. Make sure you rebuff if you haven't already, G, because your buff should be running out roughly around this time as well. Not G, but Gypsy. You're welcome, you're welcome. Right there he is. Where is Gypsy? Let us know if we need to resend it. Nope, he's good. Nice. Do do. Nice, nice. I love always getting extra turns for using a potion. One of the great things about being a realm shifter. One of the many things that's great about being a realm shifter. You know what? I don't want to move the people from that, so we go back like this. We can see the people in the party. Doop. Oh, good. That's Quetzalcoatl, the feathered one. Nice. Do 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 do. Nice little sandstone there. 2 Liankas, also very nice. And another one down. Well, that's good, G, that you made it safely. Or green G. I'll do it here. Nice. Extra turn power. You like that? There is a lot. Yep. There's many G's. So one thing I like to do for newer players, especially if I'm helping them out, is I like to ask them a couple of questions. You know, a little bit like, you know, tell me about your gaming experience. Kind of like, how did you get into Orna? You know, what are some things you like? What are some things you don't like about it? You can choose to add as much or as little information as you want to take and type up. If you don't want to type up a whole sentence on your phone, you can always go to Discord at another time. Discord is in the description. If not, I can always get it to you. If you want to take and send me a message directly, same name on Discord as is on my in-game, which is nice. For me, it was one of my friends introduced me to this game who played Pokemon Go. Because that was my first ever GPS phone game that I played, was Pokemon Go. Way back in 2016. Feels like forever ago. And I started Orna around 2020. So I think probably around that time. That was when, for me, like, Pokemon Go was losing points, and then, like, Orna was gaining points or more interest at the time. Okay, well, that's cool. We have a similar story, but you're in the military, so thank you for your service. I know some people. I know some of the military people, or people that are in like the army and stuff like that, are like, oh, don't tell me that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's for a lot of people. A lot of people lost interest in Pokemon Go, but they still love Pokemon in general. It's just they just don't like Pokemon Go. Like, for a hot minute, I was playing Generation 1, 2, and 3 on stream. I have Analog Pocket, so I have Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Silver, and Pokemon Sapphire, and I can play on that. I haven't booted up in a while. Who knows? I might bring it out for after the event's over, after Wormhunt's over. Maybe I might bring out some more Pokemon like that, so we can continue off where we left off. Don't think I made too much progress from it. But yeah, to me, it's like I also grew up playing World of Warcraft for a good part of my middle school and high school years. Like a good amount of the 90s generation, being a 90s kid myself. And Orna just reminds me a lot of World of Warcraft and some of the like character designs and stuff like that, where you can kind of play the class differently depending on your play style. And for me, it's like I just like investing decent chunks amount of time into the game at once. Hence me streaming for over 3 hours right now, or about 3 hours so far. I've been known to sometimes even stream for like 6, 7, 8, even like a 9-hour stream once. Long ago. Maybe not long ago, but I have to check my old streams and stuff. Not if you already have one activated, Kirimato. So the one that you see on game with the timer on it, that's the event right now that's going on. That's the quest bonus event that's going to give you extra bonus. When you use a questing license, then that's a different one. So that's where it's important right now to try and complete the quest as soon as possible, so you can get that extra orange, gold, and experience for completing the quest. Mainly the orange you're looking for, even though I'm sure you'll need some gold in the future, but that'll come in due time. And for me, it's like I still play Pokemon Go sometimes. I got my dad into playing it. He's really big into collecting the postcards, which is something new that I didn't really know that they did before until like they made it like a more popular thing. I may have known about it a little bit right before, but he's definitely a casual. But sometimes we'll go out for a little drive and go play for a little bit. And I'll have Orna and Pokemon. Sometimes I'll bring like on tablet, or I'll just like have one split screen and like work mode and stuff like that on my phone and stuff like that. So I can play both of them at the same time. Because it's like I like Pokemon Go. I like the aspect of like getting out and traveling and stuff, and meeting new people. But it's like I just don't like all like the new stuff. Like I'm not like against the newer generation, all the mechanics and the cool things you can do with the newer generation Pokemon. But like they just also made it more like not necessarily pay to win, but you can make an argument that can be kind of pay to win to play Pokemon, because it's like you're only allowed 50 coins a day if you're able to take gyms and hold them long enough. Usually Go Fest or special events or paid tickets. Sure, people can make the point where it's like you can get Google survey rewards or some other way to take and collect Play Store currency in a different way. There's plenty of different apps or programs out there that can help you do that. But it's like for me, I just don't like spending large amounts of money in games anymore. Like I did when I was younger. I played a lot of different phone games. I've been playing phone games for about 13 years now. I started in 2012 with phone games. So I've definitely been through lots of highs and lows in phone games. The first phone game that I played, some people may know it, may not know, kind of show my age here, is called Brave Frontier. My favorite gen is I think it's Generation 5, I think it is, the one with Lucario in it. It's either Gen 4 or Gen 5. I forget which one it always is sometimes. Lucario is my favorite Pokemon. I have a poster, right behind me, or like a kind of little thing right here that I got from Japan actually. When I went to travel for a Pokemon Go Fest right before COVID actually, so pretty ideal timing. Pretty much after like Gen 5 or 6 or 7, I pretty much just like lost interest a lot with the main series games. I like the older generations of Pokemon, but also kind of like all the new stuff they have with it as well with the newer generations. Like the last one that I played somewhat seriously was like Sword and Shield, I think. So like somewhat fairly recent, not like the brand newest one, Scarlet and Violet. Even though I did get a chance to play Scarlet and Violet for a little bit when I was when I went to PAX East earlier this year. So that was nice. Ithra's Blade. Perfect shots. Nice, Ilyanka. I'll take that. We'll take it. But then again, I also really did like the third generation. I thought was pretty cool. Okay, well that's good. If Black and White was also one that I somewhat remembered. I remember playing Pokemon Platinum as well with the Giratina. That was a really good Pokemon to use in Pokemon Go actually. Probably still is for a lot of stuff just because it's so tanky. It's a tanky Dwagen. Just like this boy right here. All I need to do is get that triple attack up and he's going down. Nice, 2% melancholy. Let's go. Part of me wants to go back to playing like Diamond and Pearl. So I guess Diamond and Pearl was the fourth generation. That makes sense because it was red, blue, yellow. Then it's like silver, gold. Um, then and then Crystal. Can't forget Crystal. Then you had Diamond, Pearl, or Leaf Green, Fire, Red. I think. Then Diamond, Pearl, and Sapphire. No. Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire. There we go. Then it was Diamond and Pearl, and then it was Platinum. Then it was Black and White. Then Platinum. And it's my favorite starter element is grass. Grass is my favorite. I remember reading somewhere, or I saw on a video when I was watching somebody defeating like silver, gold, or crystal with like the grass Pokemon. The little trainer guide that you can buy, the magazine or the big booklet that tells you all the stuff, that gives you some tips and stuff. I like how they're like, yeah, people who choose the grass type are looking, or like, they're real seasoned players looking for a challenge. I'm like, yeah, I guess that would kind of count myself in for that. Where it's like I'm kind of looking for that challenge in the game. Because I remember when sometimes I'll like trying to speed run the game when I first get it, and then like after I spend like a day or two to take and beat it, then I would take and try and like do more of the story, or I would take and collect more of the Pokemon and stuff like that. But I never really went into like the battle frontier or the brave frontier. I think it was the battle frontier. You there, Gypsy? You seen the invite? You're gonna try and send that one more again. Well, like actually, like trainer battles, like actually fighting other people, I didn't really do. I was mean like more of like a solo player for Pokemon, really. But that's what I really did enjoy in like the first couple years of Pokemon Go, is like you had like trading and stuff. So I got to dig and share Pokemon with other people that I got from whenever I would travel around for Pokemon events. You know, I'd save some extra Pokemon and bring it back to me with the trade. Need some more bachets to help with making more scrolls. There's one. Ask for it, and sometimes you shall receive it. Not every time. What? I didn't hit it. What? Crazy. Thank you, Phantom King, for taking it out pretty easy peasy. But yeah, most likely what's going to happen, Green G and Kirimato, because Kirimato is another person who's tier 9 helping out, is that mainly I'll probably help out Green G just because he's already got the quest completed. But I'll probably be ending the stream in the next 30 minutes or so. And what I'll do after stream is, you know, I'll take a break and do some other stuff, but I'll do some dungeons with another one of my characters that is within 25 levels of your range. Let me know if I'm frozen, Phantom King, or if you are. It might be me. Nope, no, it wasn't. So you'll be able to get some XP share from the guy. So because you're 218, I need somebody that is 243 or lower. So 225 to 243. Which I do happen to have. Someone that can do that. It's probably not going to be done all in one day. You know, like I was saying earlier, if you want to, you can always join my Discord server and so you can get notified for other stuff over there as well. You know, it's very possible that there could be someone here that would be interested in helping you clear out some raids, especially if you have some with like some agony on them for it. I'm sure some people would be interested in it. But it's usually pretty quick, or it's pretty fortunate during this event right now with the souvenir games that's going on, is that you can get Shrines of Wisdom and the Monument Shop for the silver medals, which is nice. So it's really easy to get XP that way, because you just put on, you would put on the XP potion, you run the boss dungeons hard mode, so you get more XP for them, and then, you know, put on XP gear, and then, you know, you can probably make a couple, like a few, like 1 or 2 billion XP per dungeon, so it's gonna, like, you know, add up. Maybe more, just depends on how many berserks. Proof of monuments. Perfect shots. Whoa, calm down there, game. No. Broken jewel creation. No, I would like to return this for a better one, please. I didn't ask for a broken one. Oh, there we go. Tulianka. And perfect shot and perfect shot. Yeah. Do, do, do. You're done, Phantom King? Alright, well that's good. Well, cool. That means we might be concluding a little bit earlier. Potentially. I'm just going to go over some of the new stuff that I've gotten recently to see if anything's good or not. I'm just going to take a little peeky poo to see what we got. This one's 408, so definitely not good for that one. 391. Oh man, they're just going down. We've gotten a lot of ornate stuff, as you can see here, folks, recently. So just going to sort through some of this stuff to see what's good or what's not. Well, I don't think that's high enough. Actually, I can just sort by this. So I can sort by attack. Sort by attack. So it'd be this one, which would be 398. Really? Really? That's the best? Oh well. Yeah. Now let me go through my accessories real quick and see for that. So where's that Concord? Where are you, Concord? I know I got one recently. Did the Vithra charms really just swallow you up? I guess they might have. There we go. Wait, did I get another legendary Band the God? I mean, another legendary one? No, it's a lower quality one. 8? I must have got that today, actually. Yeah, that's today's date. So cool. I got a legendary Concord too, apparently. Well, that's fantastic, folks. They don't auto drop. Concords don't auto drop. You know, this is my my filters that I have one right now, so it would have auto dropped if it was. I'm a professional, man. I'm a professional. I know how to deal with it. All right, so technically, I would have space for one person to join me. I mean, I'd delete them like once a week, Phantom King. Chillax, bro. Chillax. I'm definitely not selling them like you for more money. I'm going to turn them into avarice. Or I'm guessing that you sell them for money. Um, It'll only take me like 10-20 minutes to clean it up. It'll be fine, you know. So yeah, I would have one person that would be interested in doing runs with me, rather be at this spot or at another spot to help out Green G, get some XP. So we'll be running some hard boss dungeons. So if you want to join KevDog or Gypsy, let me know. For this one, I would probably have you go like, you know, full seeker whenever we run out of dungeons, just because we would probably be trying to maximize the hour, even though I think we would have enough runs for the hour. Gold Karmic Boost is probably... No, you know, I highly disagree. You know, to each their own, I'd say Phantom King. You know, I think the Proof Chance is one of the best ones in the game. Let's see where I'm at right now for... Let me turn on the dungeon layer. I'll just have to find it. Gyps can run if he wants, okay. So let's see. We are currently about halfway to get to level 14, which is nice. Here we're a little good ways away. This way we're getting close at half. For that one, okay, so we're making some good progress on those. Still need to work on the despair, but that'll be a problem for future SickBoiKevo. Alright, well then let me see which one of my Thunderbolt boys will be the one to join. I think it's this guy. Alright. Yep, he is within the range. Alright, well then take care, Kirimato. You can always reach out to me on Discord if you have any questions or not. But looks like some people forgot to leave the party yet. It's not my wave vessel, but I'm the leader of the party, so I can technically kick out people if I wanted to, or not. But take care, Phantom King. Peace, buddy. But I guess that'll be a probably good chance for me to conclude it right here, since people are got to go as well. So thank you everybody for watching. I'll be live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, around 1 to 2, maybe a little bit later or so. But remember, it's 1 to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day/night. Peace, everyone. Bye.